And I want to ask you the question, do you love God's Word? Lifeway Research, Barna Research, American Bible Institute have all published that only 11% of people that were in the survey say they read their Bible on a daily basis. 11%. Also, only 11% have ever read through the entire Bible. I'm not talking about in a year, I'm talking about in their lifetime. Only 9% have read through it more than once. If you don't fall in that 11%, if you're in the 89% that's not, can you really look at yourself and say, I love God's Word? That would be like a new movie coming out that you've really been wanting to see. And you go to the Malco Theater and you pay the $47 to get in there and the $100 to eat the food and all that stuff. And you're sitting in there and you've been in there 30 minutes and all of a sudden you think, I've had enough. You get up, you walk out. Next week you're at work. Somebody said, have you seen such and such? You say, oh, it's my favorite. I love that movie. The characters, the plots, the twists. It's awesome. And they say, can you believe when so-and-so died at the end of the movies? Really? They died? I left right in the middle of it. Well, how can you even say you love the movie? What if the person you love turned out to be the villain? What really happened? You don't know what happened. You can't say you love that movie. You see, we toss the word love around a lot. We love a lot of things. But if you really love your spouse, I would imagine you probably live in the same house with them. I would imagine every once in a while you hold their hand and hopefully you give them a little kiss. I would imagine you have conversation with them. I'd imagine you probably text them here and there throughout the day. May make a phone call or a FaceTime periodically. And when they're away, you can't wait to be back with them. I would imagine if you really love your spouse, you want to be with them. So the question is, if you say, I love God's Word, are you really in there? Because I'm telling you, it's connected from the beginning to the end.